Senate will come to order. Mr. Schauffele, please call the roll.
Senators Amabile, Baisley, Ball, Benavidez, Bridges, Bright, Carson, Catlin, Cutter, Danielson,
Excused.
Doherty,
Here.
Exum, Frizzell, Gonzalez, Henriksen, Judah, Kip, Kirkmeyer, Kolker,
Excused.
Lindsted, Liston, Marchman, Mullica,
Excused.
Pelton B, Pelton R, Rich, Roberts, Rodriguez, Simpson, Snyder,
Excused.
Sullivan, Wallace, Weissman, Zamora Wilson. Mr. President.
Let's do this. The morning roll call is 31 present, 0 absent, 4 excused. We have a quorum. Senator Exum, would you please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Thank you, Mr. President. Please stand and join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Approval of the journal. Senator Pelton B.
Thank you, Mr. President. All right, here we go. This is a team effort now. This is everything I'm going to tell my daughter tonight. This is a team effort. Let's get her done. Let's do it. Let's beat these guys, and let's go. Here we go. I move that the Senate Journal of March 5th, 2026 be approved as corrected by the Secretary.
You've heard the motion. All those in favor say aye. Man, that was tough. Opposed, no. For some reason, my hearing's not great. The ayes have it, and that motion's adopted. Mr. Schauffele, please add Senators Danielson and Snyder to the roll. Senate Services.
Correctly printed, Senate Bill 135, Senate Joint Resolution 15, correctly engrossed, Senate Bill 95, correctly revised, House Bill 1020.
Committee reports.
Committee on Health and Human Services, after consideration on the merits, the committee recommends the following. Senate Bill 41 be postponed indefinitely. Mr. President, the Committee on Health and Human Services has had under consideration and had a hearing on the following appointments and recommends that the appointments be confirmed. Member of the Colorado Prescription Drug Affordability Review Board, effective September 28, 2025, for a term expiring September 27, 2028. James Vandenberg, Farm D BCPS of Denver, Colorado, reappointed. Mr. President, the Committee on Health and Human Services has had under consideration and had a hearing on the following appointments and recommends that the appointments be confirmed. Members of the Air Quality Control Commission, effective February 1st, 2026, for terms expiring January 31st, 2029. Jonathan Davis of Loveland, Colorado, to serve as a member with labor and industrial experience, appointed. Harold James Sewell of Castle Rock, Colorado, to serve as a member with technical experience, reappointed. Jonathan Slutsky of Fort Collins, Colorado, to serve as a member with agricultural experience, reappointed. Daniel Blankenship of Fountain, Colorado, to serve as a member with industrial and private sector experience, reappointed. For term expiring January 31st, 2028, Shelley Miller of Boulder, Colorado, to serve as a member with scientific experience occasioned by the resignation of Anthony Gerber of Denver, Colorado, appointed. Jana Milford of Boulder, Colorado, to serve as a member with technical and private sector experience, appointed. Committee on State Veterans and Military Affairs, after consideration on the merits, the committee recommends the following. Senate Bill 47 be amended as follows, and as so amended, be referred to the Committee of the Whole with favorable recommendation. After consideration on the merits, committee recommends the following. Senate Bill 107 be postponed indefinitely. Senate Bill 106 be postponed indefinitely. Committee on Local Government and Housing, after consideration on the merits, committee recommends the following. Senate Bill 109 be amended as follows, and if so amended, be referred to the committee of the whole with favorable recommendation. Senate Bill 92 be amended as follows, and if so amended, be referred to the committee of the whole with favorable recommendation and with a recommendation that it be placed on the consent calendar.
Introduction of memorials. Mr. Schaffler, please read the title of Senate Joint Memorial 003.
Senate Joint Memorial 003 by Senator Snyder and Representative Kelty, memorializing the former Senator Mary Ann Thibodeau.
Mr. Majority Leader. Introduction of memorials.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move that Senate Joint Memorial 003 lay over until Tuesday, March 17th, 2026.
The motion is to lay over SJM 003 to Tuesday, March 17th, 2026. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. SJR 003 will lay over until Tuesday, March 17th, 2026. Third reading of bills. Consent calendar. Mr. Schaffler, please read the title of the bill on the consent calendar.
House Bill 1020 by Representatives Gilchrist and Bacon and Senators Ball and Frizzell concerning calorimetric field drug tests in cases involving drug possession.
Majority Leader Rodriguez.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move for the passage of the bill on third reading of bills, final passage consent calendar, which is House Bill 1020.
Any discussion on the bill? Seeing none, the motion is the passage of the bill on third reading of bills consent calendar. Are there any no votes? With a vote of 33 ayes, 0 no, 0 absent, to excuse, House Bill 1020 is passed. Co-sponsors, Senators Kipp, Judah, Doherty, Judah again, Wallace, Amabile, Snyder, Weissman, Gonzalez, Marchman, Cutter, Simpson, Mr. Minority Leader, Kirkmeyer, Zamora Wilson, Bright, Carson, Catlin, Pelton R. Don't see anyone else's hand up. Don't see anyone else's hand in the middle of the aisle. Oh, Bridges. You're welcome. Please add the President. Third reading of bills. Final passage. Mr. Schaffler, please read the title of Senate Bill 95.
Senate Bill 95 by Senators Weissman and Representative Froelich and Wilford concerning measures to support victim survivors of certain crimes that do not include changes to substantive criminal offenses.
Senator Weissman.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move for the adoption of Senate Bill 95 on third reading and final passage and encourage an aye vote.
Further discussion? Seeing none, the motion is the passage of Senate Bill 95. Are there any no votes? With a vote of 33 ayes, 0 no, 0 absent, to excuse, Senate Bill 95 is passed. Co-sponsors, Senators Wallace, Judah, Kipp, Roberts, Gonzalez, Benavidez, Amabile, Marchman, Snyder, Ball, Exum, Bridges. Please add the President. General orders. Second reading of bills, consent calendar, Senator Snyder.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move the Senate resolve itself into the Committee of the Whole for consideration of general orders, second reading of bills, consent calendar.
You've heard the motion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The motion is adopted. The Senate will resolve itself in Committee of the Whole consideration of general order, second bills, consent calendar, and Senator Snyder will take the chair. Get you some, man.
The committee will come to order. The coat rule is relaxed. Will the clerk please read the titles to all the bills on the general order, second reading of bills consent calendar?
House Bill 1115 by Representatives Basnicker and Stewart K. and Senators Roberts and Bright concerning modifications to the prepaid wireless telecommunications service charges.
Senate Majority Leader Rodriguez.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I move for the passage of the bill on final general order, second reading of bills consent calendar, which is House Bill 1115 and the accompanying Finance Committee report.
Is there any discussion of the committee reports? The motion before the body is the adoption of all the reports and all the bills on the general order, second reading of bills consent calendar. All those in favor say aye. 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 All those opposed, no. The ayes have it, and the reports are adopted. What's that? Is there any discussion on the bill? The motion before the body is the adoption of the bill on general order, second reading of bill consent calendar. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, no. The ayes have it, and the bill is adopted. Majority Leader Rodriguez.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I move the committee rise and report.
The motion for the committee is to rise and report. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, no. The ayes have it, and the motion is adopted. The committee will rise and report.
I'll wait for you down there. Take your time. Senate will come to order. Senator Snyder.
Thank you, Mr. President. The committee has heard one bill under consideration. Will the clerk please read the report?
March 6, 2026, Mr. President, your committee of the whole begs leave to report has had under consideration the following attached bills being the second reading thereof, makes following recommendations thereon. House Bill 1115, as amended, passed on second reading and ordered revised and placed on the calendar for third reading and final passage.
Senator Snyder.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move the adoption of the report.
The motion is the adoption of the committee of the whole report. Are there any no votes?
Okay.
With a vote of 33 ayes, 0 noes, 0 absent, 2 excused, committee of the whole report is adopted. House Bill 1115 is amended, passed the second reading, order revised, placed on the calendar for third reading and final passage. General orders. Second reading of the bill, Senator Snyder.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move the Senate resolve itself in the committee of the whole for consideration of general orders, second reading of bills.
You've heard the motion. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Well, the ayes still have it. The motion is adopted. The Senate will resolve into the committee of the whole for consideration of general order, second reading of bills, and Senator Snyder will take the chair again.
The committee will come to order, and the coat rule is relaxed. Minority Leader Rodriguez. Majority Leader Rodriguez. Fine $1.
The struggle is real, y'all. Thank you, Mr. Chair. I move to lay over Senate Bill 40 and Senate Bill 87 until Monday, March the 9th.
The motion is to lay over Senate Bill
40
40
and 87.
and 87. To lay over until March 9th. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, no.
No.
The ayes have it, and the bills are laid over till March 9th.
Mr. Schaffner, please read the title of.
Mr. Schaffler, please read the title of House Bill 1068.
House Bill 1068 by Representatives McCluskey and Duran and Senators Coleman and Rodriguez concerning the authority of the Executive Committee of the Legislative Council to establish policies for legislators to participate remotely in meetings of committees consisting of members from both chambers that are held at any time during the year.
Senator Coleman.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. We move House Bill 1068 and ask for an aye vote.
Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, the motion is the adoption of House Bill 1068. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, no.
What?
The ayes have it, and the motion is adopted.
Gavel.
Hey.
Majority Leader Rodriguez.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I move the committee rise and report.
The motion is for the committee to rise and report. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, no. No. The ayes have it, and the committee will rise and report.
Good job, man. Easy peasy. I'll get that. Don't even worry. The Senate will come to order. Senator Snyder.
Thank you, Mr. President. The committee has met and considered several bills. And will the clerk please read the report?
March 6, 2026. Mr. President, your committee of the whole begs leave to report it has had in consideration the following attached bills being the second reading thereof and makes following recommendations thereon. House Bill 1068 passed on second reading and ordered revised and placed on the calendar for third reading and final passage. Senate Bill 40, Senate Bill 87 laid over until March 9, 2026 and retaining their place in the calendar.
Senator Snyder, before you move the report, Mr. Schaffler, please add Senator Mullica to the roll. Senator Snyder, please move the report.
I move the report of the Committee of the Whole.
The motion is the adoption of the Committee of the Whole report. Are there any no votes? With a vote of 33 ayes, 0 no, Mullica was marked absent. We're just fixing that. He probably should be marked absent. You're here now. All right, now, with a vote of do I need help? Nah, I got this, brother. Yeah, thanks. We appreciate that. Senator 05. I could make the motion. The motion is adoption of the Committee of the Whole report with a vote of 34 ayes, 0 no, 0 absent, and 1 excused. The Committee of the Whole report is adopted. House Bill 1068 passed second reading, order revised, placed on the calendar for third reading and final passage. Senate Bills 40 and 87 were laid over until 3/9/2026, retaining their place on the calendar. Consideration of resolutions. Mr. Schaffler, please read the title of SR 004.
Senate Resolution 004 by Senators Judah and Bridges concerning recognition of October 2026 as Conflict Resolution Month in Colorado.
Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move to lay over consideration of resolutions until Monday, March the 9th.
The motion is lay over SR 004 to Monday, March 9th, 2026. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. SR 004 will lay over until Monday, March 9th, 2026. Governor's appointments, consideration, consent calendar. Mr. Schaffler, please read the appointments listed on the consent calendar.
Members of the Board of Commissioners of Veterans Community Living Centers for terms expiring July 1st, 2029. McCormick Claypool of Parker, Colorado, to serve as a member with practical clinical experience in nursing homes and a Republican appointed. Bruce Odenthal of Loveland, Colorado, to serve as a member with expertise in nursing home operations and experience in multi-facility management of nursing homes and a Republican appointed. Member of the State Personnel Board, effective July 1st, 2025, for a term expiring June 30th, 2028. Stacy Worthington of Westminster, Colorado, appointed. Member of the Colorado Racing Commission for a term expiring July 1st, 2028. Lori Scott of Commerce City, Colorado, and unaffiliated from the 8th Congressional District to serve as a representative of the racing industry occasioned by the removal of Jonathan Horwitz of Parker, Colorado, appointed.
Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. I move for the passage of all the appointments on the consideration of appointments consent calendar. Karen McCormick Claypool of Parker, Bruce Odenthal of Loveland for the Board of Commissioners for Veterans Community Living Centers, Stacy Worthington of Westminster for State Personnel Board, Lori Scott of Commerce City for the Colorado Racing Commission.
Is there any discussion? The motion is the confirmation of the appointments on the consent calendar. Are there any no votes on the consent calendar? With seeing none, with there are 34 aye votes, 1 excused, the appointments are adopted. The appointments are confirmed. And announcements. Senator Wallace.
Thank you, Madam President. I ask for a moment of personal privilege.
Granted.
Thank you so much. Members, I want to recognize the advocates that are here with us today for HIV and Harm Reduction Advocacy Day. The represented groups include the Colorado organizations and individuals responding to HIV/AIDS, Positive Women's Network Colorado, Crazy Love Africa, the Colorado Criminal Justice Reform Coalition, as well as individual HIV and harm reduction providers from across the state. These Coloradans are calling on us in the General Assembly to prioritize policies that support the health and well-being of people living with HIV and those who help care for them. Nearly 16,000 Coloradans are living with HIV, and over 430 additional Coloradans are diagnosed with HIV each year. And both the HIV and overdose epidemics disproportionately impact Black, Latino, Indigenous, and other Coloradans of color, low-income Coloradans, LGBTQ Coloradans, and unhoused Coloradans. Our public health approach to HIV and drug overdose is challenged by persistent stigma, and I'm so grateful to have advocates in the building who can help reduce that stigma and advocate with us here today. Thank you.
Further announcements. Senator Coleman.
Thank you very much, Madam President. I request a moment of personal privilege.
Granted.
Members, today I rise to recognize the Urban Leadership Foundation of Colorado. It's an organization, if you all wouldn't mind, please stand. It's an organization that has become a cornerstone of leadership development and community empowerment in our state. For nearly 2 decades, ULFC has equipped emerging leaders with their skills, discipline, and civic awareness needed to strengthen Colorado. Under the leadership of Dr. Ryan E. Ross, the organization has graduated more than 500 fellows, supported youth throughout the Ignite Your Future program, and led community service initiatives and advanced racial equity with the intention and courage. ULFC's presence at the Capitol today reflects its commitment to preparing leaders not just to participate in democracy, but to help shape it. Their work makes our community stronger and our state better. Colleagues, please join me in honoring the Urban Leadership Foundation of Colorado for their extraordinary impact and continued service to Colorado. And the cohort of 2011 is the greatest cohort of all time. All right.
Senator Exum.
Thank you, Madam President. Request a moment of personal privilege.
Granted.
Thank you. Have a tribute here for the Jack and Jill of America, Incorporated. Will you please stand? Thank you. Thank you very much. The Senate of the Colorado Legislature convened on the second regular session of the 75th General Assembly hereby extends heartiest congratulations and condemnation to Jack and Jill of America, Incorporated. The members of the Colorado State Senate and Colorado State House of Representatives convened on the 75th General Assembly hereby extend the most sincere commendations to the South Suburban Denver and Greater Pikes Peak chapter of Jack and Jill of America, Incorporated, in recognition of Jack and Jill of America Day at the Capitol. Founded in 1938, Jack and Jill of America, Incorporated, is a premier organization dedicated to the fulfillment of empowerment of African American youth through its own On the Hill Summit and the Day at the Capitol, the organization provides essential civic experiences that foster leadership and meaningful engagement. These initiatives ensure young people can navigate the legislative process to champion inclusive policies like the Crown Act, voting rights, and educational equity. Beyond advocacy, Jack and Jill of America Incorporated fuels a commitment through service like 100,000 hours of community service, challenge, and care packages, drives to end hunger, and local community projects supporting growth in literacy in partnership with the Little Tree Libraries. This visionary work prepares the next generation to lead with both excellence and humility, ensuring success is measured by the well-being of the community. The Senate is proud to recognize Jack and Jill of America enduring legacy and their dedication to fostering a more just and equitable future for all. On request of Senator James Coleman, given this 6th day of March, 2026, State Capitol, Denver, Colorado, signed by James Richard Coleman, Sr., President of the Senate. Please welcome the Jack and Jill of America Foundation.
Senator Coleman.
Thank you, Madam President. Surprise, moment of personal privilege.
Granted.
Thank you very much, Madam President. Members, one last tribute for today, just for today. Denver Zoo Conservation Alliance, please stand here to my left. On this Zoo Day, Colorado and nation's oldest wildlife conservation organizations, Denver Zoo Conservation Alliance, is a champion for wildlife and wildlife places in Colorado and across the globe. Their unwavering commitment to consideration and conservation is evident in their community engagement and field work, from protecting endangered species in their native habitats to empowering local communities to become stewards of their own natural resources. The zoo's impact resonates far beyond the boundaries of the zoo. On this Zoo Day, we celebrate Denver Zoo Conservation Alliance's 130-year anniversary and its tireless work to protect wildlife. The zoo is home to 2,500 animals representing 450 unique species, allowing for curiosity and connection with all different types of wildlife. The Alliance welcomes more than 1.7 million guests per year, with over 25% of guests receiving free or reduced admissions. By providing over 120,000 ticket donations and 1,150 free school field trips, the zoo connects communities across Colorado to conservation. Nearly 36,000 students participate in conservation learning activities throughout the zoo and inspiring youth to become more engaged protecting the natural world. Denver Zoo Conservation Alliance reminds us that even small actions can contribute to a larger movement of positive change, and we're proud to recognize the zoo's 130-year anniversary and to reaffirm our support for their vital mission inspiring communities to save wildlife for future generations. Members, please join me in welcoming the Denver Zoo. Thank you, Madam President.
Senator Amabile.
Okay, that's a tough act to follow, but we are meeting, JBC is going to be meeting today on adjournment or probably sometime between 10:30 and 11. And we will be doing some more really exciting figure setting and figure skating even. It's a snowy day. I can't imagine any of you have anything better to do than to come on over.
Further announcements? Seeing none. Committee reports.
Committee on Health and Human Services, after consideration on the merits, committee recommends the following. Senate Bill 77 be amended as follows, and so amended be referred to the committee of the whole with favorable recommendation, and with the recommendation that it be placed on the consent calendar. Senate Bill 66 be amended as follows, and so amended be referred to the committee of the whole with favorable recommendation.
And Mr. Majority Leader. Yeah, or
That's right. Thank you, Madam President. Colleagues, we will be recessing as we need to read some bills across the desk. No need to return. Enjoy your weekend. On that, Madam President, I move that the Senate adjourn until recess until 11 a.m. today.
Okay, the motion is to recess until 11 a.m. today. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. All opposed, no. The Senate will stand in adjournment in a recess. In recess, definitely not adjournment. We're recessing until 11 a.m. today. Sorry about that.